Dude, it's incredibly liberating.
Armie Hammer is getting candid about being canceled. Over 3 years after the Call Me By Your Name actor stepped out of the public eye amid numerous allegations of sexual misconduct, including rape, no charges were ultimately filed after a 2-year LAPD investigation. Armie is reflecting on why the time away was ultimately beneficial, telling Bill Maher on the July 14th episode of his Club Random podcast.
It's incredibly liberating.
Yeah.
Because so much of my life leading up to there was two things. It was being preoccupied with how I was perceived, which now you don't have to care about. Once everyone just decides that they hate you, you go, oh, well, then I don't need anything from you people anyway. I guess I should just learn to be content with myself.
Right.
And then you go do that. And it feels amazing.
Now, if someone says they don't like him, Armie said he's able to brush it off, whereas before, that wasn't the case.
And then when anybody says anything to you afterwards, where they go, I don't like you, you go, okay, I don't care.
Right.
Like, your opinion is yours and you're allowed to have it. I just don't agree. But before, I needed that.
The Social Network alum had many allegations in 2021, including that he engaged in cannibalistic fantasies, coerced his partners into BDSM scenarios in the bedroom, and that he carved his initial into a woman's body, all of which he's denied, though he discussed other bad behavior he engaged in during his conversation with Bill.
You know,
I mean, look, dude, like, the bad behavior that I did, I cheated on my wife.
right.
I used people to make me feel better. I was callous and inconsiderate with people and their emotions and their well-being. And I wanted what I wanted, and I was going to take it at any cost, even if it was at an emotional cost of someone else.
Right.
And that is shitty behavior.
Armie has previously addressed his liking for BDSM. Experiences, he said, were always consensual, and expressed that the interest was first sparked after he experienced sexual trauma at the hands of a youth pastor. Telling Airmail magazine in comments shared in February 2023, "Sexuality was introduced to me in a scary way where I had no control. My interests then went to, I want to have control in the situation, sexually." In the same interview, while denying any criminal wrongdoing, Armie acknowledged 1,000,000% that he was emotionally abusive to former partners, and admitted there was an imbalance of power regarding 2 of his past relationships, noting that the women were a decade younger than he, and that he was a successful actor at the time they were involved. But today he says he's in a healthier place, which has allowed him to make his children, daughter Harper 9 and son Ford 7, with ex-wife Elizabeth Chambers, a priority, saying on the June 16th episode of the Painful Lessons podcast,
But when I look at it now with a sense of perspective, and albeit a much healthier perspective, I'm able to look at things like, for the last couple of years, I've taken my kids to school every single day. I've picked them up every single day from school. I drive them around. I take them to what they need to do, and then I take them home to their mom.